come on, man. Not 2 GPU reviews like in like a week's time, man. Come on, man. Got me out here feeling like Dookie's 2 cents or something.
'Cause I like boats.
All right, folks, come on up in here. We got another GPU, and this one I'm super excited on because we have the Zotac 3060. This is their Amp White edition, man. Look at that. That's so clean. I'm ready to open this up and put this in my system back there. Now, if you remember the video that I just did about the 3080 that I got on loan from the homie John's Films, I had it back here in this system. This was my all white build that I ended 2020 with. Pretty much everything was all white except for the GPU and I guess the motherboard, but that don't really matter. So today we're gonna take a look at this beast. We're gonna unbox it, throw it in the system back there, and we're gonna play some games, get some benchmarks. Then at the end, we're gonna have to address a few things. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. So before we go too far, I want to say thank you to Zotac for sending this over. They're one of the only companies that'll even open my emails, but this isn't a paid review. All opinions are mine, homie. This is their Amp White RTX 3060. I'll leave some specs on the screen, but the major difference is it's tuned for a better boost clock of 1867 MHz out of the box compared to the base 1780 for the 3060 series. You can see the 2-fan design with the dual 8-pin power port, and when it comes to input, you get 3 DisplayPort 1.4 and 1 HDMI 2.1. For you next gen players, that's how you get your high refresh rate 4K or even 8K gameplay. But we're not testing that today. Today, we're going to toss this in my all white gaming PC, Netherwing. Cue the montage. Alright folks, let's jump in here with some gameplay footage, but I wanted to come in here to a live experience and show you what it's like actually gaming with this card. All of this will be done at 1080p, and I'm going to push it to the most max high resolution settings so you can see what the best case or maybe worst case scenario at 1080p would be with this GPU. And it's not at all because my capture card is super old. So we got the latest COD up. I believe this is Cold War. Let's go into the settings here. You can see that we're at 1080p and everything is pushed as far as possible. I don't have ray tracing on because in my last video, like I said, I don't believe this is the game that you want to turn it on for. We'll test out some more ray tracing options here in a little bit. You can see right now we're in the high 110s, 120s. Ooh, first blood, and I died. Ooh. Yeah, let's see. You gonna shoot me in my back? That's why you a punk. Got him. Got him. Taking him out. Oh, oh man, but you can see, man, we're getting pretty good FPS. Well into the 110 to 120 range with some crazy spikes. So let's go into the settings and turn on DLSS, see if that can give us a little bit better frame rate. Let's go to balanced. All right, boom. Now we're in the upper 140. So on a 140 hertz monitor, I got a 144 hertz monitor. I'd be maxing this out. DLSS 2.0, it's the future, man. I think this is what they're going to be bringing to the Switch to get high quality games on there. Ooh, let's just take them out. Where they at? Ah, all right, folks, let's switch games real quick. All right, folks, we're here in some Valorant gameplay. I don't really get into all the specials. I usually just play the deathmatch. Here, let's go to graphics quality, and everything's on high. You can see everything is as good as it get, and the clarity is crazy. Let's see if we can get a couple of kills. Oh, you was trying to creep on the come up. Got him. He was trying to creep on me. I see what it is. I promise you, I'm not as trash as I look. I mean, I maybe am, but who knows? Plus my capture card keeps going out. So, I mean, just a lot of excuses. But you can see, man, we're easily killing it with this card. You would be able to play this game with ease. Ooh. Yeah, you'd be able to play this game with ease, and it wouldn't really be much of a problem, especially with this card. Let's jump into the last game. All right, folks, we're here in the last game, Cyberpunk 2077. This is like the third or fourth time I've done this, and it's not at all because I got that super old capture card. I need to holler at my homie, the stream professor, Epos Vox, and upgrade this because this is not what's popping. My head might be blocking some stuff, but you can see that we have the quick preset. Let's set that to ray tracing medium. And we come down here, you see everything is set to pretty much high or ultra. DLSS is at auto. Let's jump in here and see what we get, and maybe we'll come in and kind of fix these settings to get a smooth 60 FPS gameplay. Okay, you can see just running around in the city. We're not at a full 60 on lock. I mean, this is probably where I would play it, but just to get things at that solid 60, let's go into settings and come down, and maybe everything that's ultra, set that to high. Then we're gonna set our DLSS to balanced. Okay, now we're sitting pretty much the same. Man, this game is tough. You know, it's about 60 FPS right there on the dot. And we could go in and change things. Let's see, get out of my way, homie. I don't like this first person view while driving. Never been a big fan of that. Let me stop that. First person view open world games are really, I don't know, man. They're really kind of tough for me. Let's go here in the settings. Let's just turn this into ultra performance so that we get the best performance with our ray tracing on from DLSS. Don't look that great. It don't look that great, but we are getting 70, 60 FPS. I gotta get into this game a little bit more and see exactly what we're supposed to do. This car is funny. I feel like shooting somebody. I'm stressed. Let's see. Oh no, where the police at? Where the police at? Get some. Yeah. Where you at though? Let's roll.
Exchanging fire!
That dude just came out of nowhere. What the heck? Run! 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 Get out of there! Run! Oh. Hi folks, that was fun, but now it's time to get serious. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Hi folks, I had a lot of fun with the benchmarks, but before we go any further, let's address pricing and availability of this card.
You ain't gonna get it, cause you ain't got it.
I'm just playing, please believe me. I understand more than anybody, especially these other YouTubers, how real the situation is. I'm thankful that Zotac sent this over for me to play with, but I understand, like, if I want to get a card, I gotta go wait in the lines. I gotta fight the scammers and the bots and the miners. I know it's real out there, no joke. I've seen a lot of videos about the 3060s in general, where people are talking about the value proposition compared to other cards in the 3000 series that were giving you these phenomenal jumps in performance over their previous tier generations. With something like the 3070 at MSRP coming in at less than half the price of a 2080 Ti, but giving you basically that same type of performance, I mean, it's pretty nuts. So this whole 3000 series has been really powerful. You just saw my recent video about the 3080. If you didn't, please go check that out. I had a lot of fun, especially on the intro. But for the 3060 in a vacuum, I believe that it's a good card for people who may be still on like 1000 series cards. So if you have like a 1060, 1070 or lower, that is the type of person who will be looking to upgrade to a 3060. Just because you saw that you can still game and get a lot of performance on this card. And I'll be doing some future tests here. I didn't even go through all of the benchmarks. We're gonna do some productivity tests. We're gonna run this thing in Linux. We're gonna really push it to the max. I just wanted to get you this first look, and there are other videos that just run through a gamut of gaming benchmarks. I just wanted to show you guys this build and what you can do with this card. Now, usually aesthetics, especially with a GPU, GPU is one of the last things that I even think about or focus on. But with the advancement of gaming PCs and people wanting to have nice, clean builds, I love the ability to get an all-white card so you don't have to go paint it or whatever, and it fits in super clean in an all-white build. You could probably do a dope black and white build. Man, I got some ideas in my head. I'm gonna get up out of here, but before I do, in the comments, let me know what GPU you currently have in your gaming system, and if you're looking to upgrade, which one you're trying to get your hands on. Whew, I know it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna get up out of here. It's your Kinfolk Dookie. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and never forget to holla at your boy.